You can add this hood to any crochet sweater. It's easier than it looks. Let me show you step by step. The hood is made with the same openwork stitch pattern that we used for the sleeves and the side panels under the arms we made in the previous tutorial. The construction is very simple. We will crochet one piece, then fold it in half and finally attach it to the neckline of the sweater. I will show you everything step by step on a small sample, so it's easier to see the stitches and follow along. So let's start crocheting the hood. First we make the foundation chain. For my hood it started with 70 chain stitches. My chain here will be shorter. My hood is quite large, so if you prefer a smaller hood you can simply make a shorter chain. Okay, my chain is ready. Now make 3 additional chain stitches. We start crocheting in the 4 chain from the hook. We will use the same openwork stitch pattern that I showed in the previous video. Start with 1 single crochet. Then make 3 chain stitches. Skip 3 chain stitches and in the 4th stitch make a single crochet. Again, make 3 chain stitches, skip 3 stitches and in the 4th stitch make a single crochet. Repeat 3 chain stitches, skip 3 stitches, single crochet in the 4th stitch. Continue like this until the end of the row. Now the first row is finished. We will not turn the work. Instead, we will move to the other side of the piece, stay here and do not turn the work. In this stitch here, the last stitch, make 3 single crochet. The first one is already done, so make 2 more single crochet in the same stitch. So now you have 3 single crochet in total. Now make 1 chain stitch. Next make 3 more single crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3. This is how we move from one side of the work to the other side. So instead of turning the work, we create this turn by making 3 single crochet, 1 chain, 3 single crochet in the same stitch. Now we continue crocheting on the other side of the chain. Make 3 chain stitches, then single crochet in the next space. Again, 3 chain stitches, single crochet, 3 chain stitches, single crochet. Continue like this until the end of the row. At the end, make 3 chain stitches and single crochet in the last stitch. This completes our first round of the pattern. Now we turn the work. Make 4 chain stitches and turn your work. Continue crocheting the same open work pattern. Make single crochet, then 3 chain stitches and again single crochet in the next space. Repeat 3 chain stitches, single crochet. Now you will reach the place where we previously made when we previously made 3 single crochet, 1 chain and 3 single crochet in 1 stitch. Here we will make a similar shaping. First make 3 chain stitches to reach that space. Now in that space make 2 single crochet, then 1 chain stitch and again 2 single crochet in the same space. This way we move again to the other side of the piece. Now continue with 3 chain stitches and make single crochet in the next space. Repeat the pattern until the end of the row. At the end of the row, make single crochet in the last stitch. You can place a stitch marker here so you don't miss this spot later. I didn't do it here, but it can really help. Okay, now another row of the pattern along the curve is finished. Now we will turn again and crochet the next row along this curve. Every next row is worked in the same way. Start with 4 chain stitches, turn your work and continue crocheting along the curve. Make single crochet in the space, then continue the pattern. Make 3 chain stitches, then single crochet in the next space. Continue crocheting in the same way, following the pattern. Soon you will reach the place where we make the shaping. In that space you will make 2 single crochet, 1 chain stitch and 2 single crochet in the same space. You will repeat this in every next row. So find the space where in the previous row there was 1 chain stitch, and in that space make 2 single crochet, and 1 chain stitch, 2 single crochet. Then continue the pattern again. 3 chain stitches, single crochet in the next space. Now I am at the end of the row. You can already see how this curved shape begins to form. In my hood, I made 7 of these rows, crocheting along the curve each time. This creates the beginning of the hood. From the 8th row, you will start crocheting in a different way. I will make one more curved row here on the small sample so I can show you what to do next. As I mentioned, I only made a small piece here just to demonstrate the next steps. After making 7 cut rows, if you fold the piece in half, you will start to see the shape of the hood. Let me show you how it looks on my finished hood. You can see how the fabric creates this rounded shape here. By crocheting along these curves, the hood slowly starts to take its form. From this point, we will no longer crochet along the curve. Now we will start crocheting straight down, creating a rectangular section. I will show you how to do this. First, you will crochet along one side of the rock and then along the other side. Start the same way with 4 chain stitches. Then make single crochet in the next space. 3 chain stitches and single crochet again. Continue like this. 3 chain stitches, single crochet. Repeat the pattern until you reach the place where earlier we made 2 single crochet, 1 chain and 2 single crochet in one space. This time we don't make that shaping anymore. Now make 4 chain stitches and turn your work. Then crochet back, single crochet in the space, 3 chain stitches, single crochet and continue the pattern. Finish the row with single crochet. From now on you continue crocheting the same open work pattern, and on this side a rectangular section will start to form. So again, 4 chain stitches and turn your work, then repeat the same pattern. Continue like this row after row. As you keep working, you will see the rectangle growing on this side. I will crochet a few more rows so you can see it more clearly. Now you can already see how the top of the hood begins to curve, while we create this rectangular section on one side. On the other side, you will crochet the same rectangle. On this small sample, I will stop here to show you the next step. In my hood, I made 35 rows of this rectangular section on each side. So, in total, first 7 cut rows and then 35 rows on the rectangle on each side to create the hood shape used in my sweater. Once you finish the rectangle on one side, you move to the other side on the work. And start again with 4 chain stitches. Then crochet the same open work pattern just like before. Remember that you only crochet to this middle point, then turn your work. Make the same number of rows on this side as you did on the first side. Once both sides have rectangles on the same length, fold the pieces in half and you will see the shape of the hood. I have already finished both sides on my sample. Here you can see the curves that shapes the top of the head. Now we need to sew this side together. I joined mine using single crochet. After sewing, turn the hood right side out. Before attaching it to sweater, I add a decorative edge so the hood looks more finished and matches the rest of the sweater. I made 3 rows of edging. Here's how to do it. With the right side facing, attach your yarn. First row. Work single crochet along the entire edge of the hood. When you reach the end, make 3 chain stitches and turn your work. Now we make a pattern that looks a little like ribbing, but we don't decrease. In the next row, work double crochet in every stitch. At the end of the row, make turning chains. Now work front post double crochet and back post double crochet alternately without skipping any stitches. We don't want the edge to tighten, we just want a nice decorative finish. Continue like this along the entire edge of the hood, the part that will frame to face. Make 2 or 3 rows like this and you will have a beautiful finished edge. You can make it wider or narrower depending on what you like. And that's it. Your hood is finished. I hope this tutorial was clear and helpful and that now you can easily add the hood to your sweater. If you make this project, I would love to see it, so feel free to share it and tag me. Thank you so much for watching and for your kind messages that encourage me to start recording these tutorials. And I see you in the next video. Happy crocheting!